Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to the Minecraft Trains project. And the whole network should be functionally complete. I say should be because um, I'm not sure if it actually works yet. So I need to test. I need to test the regional loop. And I need to test both ends of it. So let me find the station. I think this is one of the closer ones. Let me find the station and go to 5 5. So first of all, 5 5 4 5 3 5 2 5 1 5 5 5, and then 5 1 4 1 3 1 2 1 1 1 5 1. That's the sequence. That might take all day. So let me first of all go to 5 5, and I mean, do I need to check? All right, let's get in the cart and just go. Today is just gonna be riding around, I think. How long has it been? What's the latest video? Hold on. Number 910. 300 hours plus. 300 hours plus to get to this point. But of course, I've been doing some architecture as well. I'm not just building the functional bits, and this is only the functional bits complete. If everything checks out, I guess I will update the save file again, if anybody's interested in downloading that. Update the save file so people can play it and ride around. So testing the regional loop, even then we're not testing everything, we're only testing 10 stations really. But we do have to go the long way around, so we're gonna be going around the regional loop 10 times. Pretty much the whole regional loop 10 times, not quite. But we take the long way because we need to test every junction every time. And so it will be a long ride every single time. And to be honest, I'm not entirely familiar with the whole network anyway, so it would be good to just look at the whole place for 10 times. And maybe think about what I want to do when I do the architecture bits. Alright, so we should leave loop 4. This is loop 4 here. We should leave here. And then travel down the regional loop to loop 5. Up to loop 5, I mean. Do we need a map? I'm not sure if the map will actually help. That's not even the right map, hold on. There. Well, that's not it either. We are currently there. As you can see. Oh, I should do this because I want to update the maps, don't I? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just hold the map. Because I do want to update the maps as I go. You can already see you can see the line of sandstone as a single pixel diagonal line on the map. Unfortunately, at this scale, it's very hard to see the details on the maps. about halfway to loop 5 from loop 4. And we're like 5 minutes into the video. This is gonna take a long time, isn't it? Let's see, 5, half an hour. Yeah, we might test like half of this today. I should turn on the day-night cycle. Day... Always day... False. So now the sun should move? It'll be a little bit nice to see this during the night as well. See the train network. Because all this time I've been just working in the day. And so I don't actually know what it looks like at nighttime. But I guess we'll find out. Hey Hava, we are testing the original loop. It'll probably take all day today to test the original loop. And also all day next week. How's things? Things are alright. New Zealand is in full lockdown for the coronavirus. Alright, so here we are at loop 5. Oh, it's starting to lag a little bit. The lag might become a problem. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, is this 5.5 or is this 5.4? No, it must be 5.5. Wait, 5.5 is the middle one? Hold on. Oh, 5.4 is Horwood, 5.5 is Solitude, okay. Right, because it's, yeah, counterclockwise. Oh, I need to switch to the other map. I'm gonna hold the maps and update them as I go. Maybe I should like have 2 maps at once. Look, I can like to put something away. Let's put the torch away, put that in that hand. And then put that in this hand. Alright, there you go. So those 2 maps actually join up. Oh, it's behind my face, crap. My bad. Maybe I shouldn't do that then, it's behind my... Okay, you know what? Since it's behind my face, let me... the one hand thing, alright. I'm holding the maps because I want to update the map as well. And you can like kind of see little grey lines where the tracks are, but it's only 1 pixel wide. So it's not very clear what's going on. Alright, there's Solitude. We need more architecture things in the distance. It's kind of cool to have just like a tall building in the distance. Solitude. Alright, good. So 5545 stronghold. I should double check whether this is 45 or not. Yeah, no, that's 45. So going from loop 5 to loop 4, because it's backwards, we will go through all the other loops as well. We'll go through the whole regional loop. And we're gonna do that 5 times. Because we have to check the junctions for each one, right? To make sure everything is correct. And the game is going to lag. The game is gonna lag hard. Wow. What is happening? I guess I can shorten the view distance. That would probably reduce the amount of stuff the game has to load. Although I have noticed that there's fewer chunk errors now. Used to be when you like go forward and then go back, sometimes the chunk would fail to load. But that seems to be less frequent now. How is the surprise is lagging here? You've already been through this section. Yeah, it's not entirely clear to me what the game is doing with the loading and unloading. In fact, it seems to do that more, however. It seems to lag more when you go to places you've already been to recently. Which is the weirdest thing. I mean, it might not be because of having to load chunks. It might be something else, some other reason. Harper says maybe it needs to check to see if anything has changed since it was here last, as opposed to new areas when it just has to read the data. Maybe. Alright, I can't really see if we're still going to 4-5. I'm just gonna trust that I am. That's a 4, that's a 5, alright. So, regional exit here. Great. Harbour says, i.e. CPU is the choke point. Well, if the CPU is the choke point, then it'll probably be because I'm also streaming at the same time. Assuming that I'm not running anything else. I mean, I don't close background processes when I stream, which I probably should, like close Steam and Battle.net. Havasis, so you've got the yellow section to finish off too. Yeah, the regional loop also needs to be cleaned up. So the yellow stuff is the big loop that links the 5 local loops. That also needs to be tidied up. I think 2 of these segments are cleaned up, but the other 3 are not. Or maybe only 1 is cleaned up. No, actually only 1 is cleaned up. My bad. And it's one of the shorter bits. So there's like big long bits I haven't built up properly. Also I turned on the day-night cycle because I want to see how the track looks at night as well. And I guess the obvious answer is it could use a bit of lighting. I wonder if it's the redstone that lags. Have says, yeah, I was thinking how realistic it would be to light up all the tracks and have fences to stop animals wandering on. That would take a while. I don't have fences in any of the segments. And I don't really have lighting either, aside from the glowstone in the cable duct. So it's kind of weird right now because it seems to glow from underneath, which it does. It glows from underneath the track, which doesn't really make any sense. Let me swap the maps. It is quite nice, like the whole, like the track, just a line of light. It doesn't really make any sense though, Harbour, like it's going through solid stone. Aside from the fact that it doesn't make any sense, it's quite cool. Oh, Harbour, have you seen what's it called? It's concrete with fiber optics laid into it so that the light from one side will go through the fiber optics and shine out the other side. I think there's a name for it, I forgot what the name is. So if you have like a concrete building with concrete walls, like the light from the outside, like the sunlight from the outside will kind of shine through and light the inside through the concrete, which is pretty wild.